Do it every time. 2 3.
Hello, welcome to Dice Quest and Chaos. My normal intro doesn't really work, but and by normal I mean the one time I did it 2 times. Anyway.
Wait, what was it? I don't even remember.
Well, Gary doesn't ever pay attention.
No.
Or take notes.
That's not true.
Okay, what was her name then, Gary?
You never gave us a name!
I did. I 1000% did.
No!
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I don't believe you did, sir.
You just don't want to believe I did.
Mira agrees with me.
No, Mira agrees with me.
You one up. Come on.
Alright, so, anyway.
I have a ton of other names, but I don't have that one.
Which, like, I know that I named her because I said the name, and you're like, I don't know who that is. And then I'm like, oh, the Mistress of the Sea.
Oh,
Yeah.
you didn't tell us the name when we were fucking talking to her, though.
Whoa.
Whoa.
No, you didn't know while you knew her. It was afterwards.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, I was like, it was after. Like, it was recently, too.
Yeah, it was. I
It was, I think, it was after Ulfeist. So it was definitely somewhere in that realm. Anyway. Hi. Good morning. It's morning where we're at. If it's not morning where you're at, good morning. So, my question today. I guess we should introduce. My name is Caine Harrison. I'm the DM. To my left, I have.
Hello. I'm Scott Salem. And I'm playing Aliziv Cromulus III.
What the fuck?
I love this so far. I love this so much.
I'm just so excited to be here.
Hi, my name's Adam Hollis.
Who are you playing?
I don't know.
His name is, I don't know.
That's a really funny name.
It's kind of like the nobody. Who's there? Nobody.
And to his left.
Hi, I'm Crowe. Hello there, I'm Crowe. Oh, God, I hate myself.
It's okay, we hate you too.
I'm playing Hexan Karthak. My name's Garrison. I'm playing Honas Rizloth.
And
So,
I'm.
one more time?
Honas Rizloth.
No, you little cunt. I can't grab her because of my knee. So someone
Get the bottle.
Crack a bottle. Let your body waddle.
Waddle.
Don't act like a zombie model. You just hit the lotto.
Waddle.
My name is Caine, and Duck walked up to a lemonade stand. And my name is Caine Harrison, and I play everyone they don't. Cue the intro! Thank you, intro. So my question I have for you all today is if your character had a theme song, what would it be?
Thunderstruck. Mr. Blue Sky.
Okay. I love both of these so far.
Dude, Thunderstruck would perfectly fit this guy. Damn.
I'm so happy I got that one that quickly.
Run to the hills.
Give me shelter.
Okay. You're in our house, so yeah.
In the middle of our street?
What?
In the middle of our street?
Somewhere there.
I don't even know. Gosh, well, it's got to be a musical theater number.
Singing in the rain.
Yeah. I mean, like Welcome to the Renaissance from
Okay.
Something Rotten. It's
All right.
very, art.
Ooh, I don't know how stuck up he is, but what's the? Oh, the only thing from Something Rotten that I know. Literally, my song I wanted to audition with before my.
Is it a Shakespeare song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know how stuck up he was, so I was like, that'd be perfect if he
Oh, I mean, I'm sure he and Shakespeare from Something Rotten would get along.
was. Okay.
very well.
Okay. Wait, they would get.
I mean,
They would identify or get along.
they would.
200 PCs.
2 NPCs, right. Would Aliziv get along with Bill? That's what I think. Probably.
Shade Silver, obvious.
Gary keeps giving that one. His
No, I don't. It wasn't me. Most of the time it was Scott. It wasn't me.
No, it was Gary. Through proxy.
Yeah, Gary.
Through proxy.
Fucking Gary.
Teenagers. Duh. My Chemical Romance. Duh.
Well,
Are you fucking stupid? Yeah. The obvious answer.
Hema Wheelie.
Reading Rainbow. Mostly because I don't know the rest of the song. I only know the TikTok portion. I guess for an actual one for Hema Wheelie. What's the song that Bare Necessities?
Oh.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah. If Iron Giant sang anything, it would have been anything he sang, but he don't. He don't talk.
You got a friend in me.
Actually, yeah. No, that's way better. All right. Are you guys ready?
I'm so excited.
Sorry, you guys can't see this, but we have our TV on for like a little bit of to help us. I don't know. Yeah, that. Yeah, setting the mood. And an ad just showed up. So whenever I said that, I just saw a guy on Instacart going.
Going like what? I'm sorry for the podcast listeners. How are they going?
Well, yeah, you guys heard it, right?
Yeah.
It was like an O face, but down and like overbite.
Overbite.
Not that he had one, but it was just that's the way his lips set. Welcome.
Welcome.
This is the chaos part.
All right.
All right. We have to get to
The dice and the quests.
quests. We may get to dice.
Okay,
We'll
great.
see. So
We're working backwards.
we're working it back as we dive into Zaquavier. We're still here. As our previous party, not the ones that they identified themselves with earlier, are
Dead.
stripped from their mortality. Each one can feel with their last seconds of consciousness, they feel their souls pull apart. It's a very out-of-body experience where they now have some sort of sentience and consciousness, as you can see everything around you, but you cannot affect it. As you're each put inside of a soul cage, as Trilaka moves around and proceeds to almost experiment on your souls, testing power, you see a lot of sparks and you see a lot of very aggressive experimentation. You don't feel pain, but every time he does an experiment on you, you can't help but manifest that pain, manifest the anger, the frustration, and the despair of not being able to interact with your area, surrounding area. You have a very different experience, Xanis, as you are the one going to act as a conduit for his ritual. You're taken care of pretty well. You actually seem to have this sort of purgatory that you recognize is fake. Mm-hmm. But it's an ideal world. It's everything you've ever wanted. Knowledge, bountiful. Everything that Trilaka knows is in there. And he is he has a very extensive knowledge. And so you're at peace for the first time in your entire life, but you know it's fake. It's very Matrixy, where it's you're in the Matrix.
It's so
but
finally peaceful, and it's not even real. He is just so angry.
You have, then there's people that show up, your entire party, if you want them to be there, can be there at times. Nemea can be,
He totally has therapy sessions with Boldias.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You think you and Boldias are the...
No, well, he tries to solve his problems with him, but if it's based off of the knowledge that Trilaka has, it's probably...
It's actually... You get a very extensive background on Boldias. It's a very accurate representation because it's also melding with your memories and what you know about him. It's pretty cathartic, to be completely honest. So, as that's happening, you three have a very different interaction. You are being constantly poked and prodded, and you can almost see each other like a bird in a bird cage looking out. You can see each other going through all of this. You see things being done to Xanus' soul, but you don't see his soul there. You just see that there's a lot of experimentation going on, and it's way more aggressive than he does with you guys. As we push back, like imagine like a camera just panning out, and you see time go over. A year, 2 years, 3 years, 3.5 years passed as you are all going through this. You three have your souls shunted completely different directions. Yours stays in Vistok. As this happens, we will pan over to your characters. In the 3.5 years, you all have generated wealth, power, fame, all sorts of things. As you have accumulated all of this, something has felt unfulfilling, dissatisfied, in which each one of the NPCs that I gifted you has reached out to you and almost, in one way or another, helped you along your journey, or granted you power, or bless you. Or bless you. With power. But each one of these NPCs has had an integral part of your growth in power as you guys have grown exponentially in the coming times. The world has gotten very weird. The oceans have stopped being as voluminous, as the waves went from being thousands of feet tall to mere hundreds, barely sometimes, on a low tide 100 feet in the air. It's still wouldn't be able to pilot a ship there, but it's died down. And it's almost like the calm before the storm. Everyone gets this eerie feeling as the moons have drifted. They're farther in the sky. They don't seem as close as they were before. Things are definitely going on. You haven't been given much from... each one of your NPCs is very, very powerful. And they have knowledge that if you were to ask them, they talk in code and they try and distance themselves from you. However, each one of them tells you that you have to go to Anlisaville, to the last tree. That's your objective. So, within those parameters of time, at the end of the 3.5 years, you all will have arrived in Anlisaville. Is there anything preparation-wise you guys would like to do before you go? Is there any, if you have any responsibilities, do you, set them up or?
Yes. Well, I've got so many responsibilities.
Is it Scott or is it?
Oh, I'm sorry. Who's that? I don't know who that is. Scott, my second assistant, who I leave all my responsibilities to. Yes.
Yeah. So he's writing down everything that you need.
Right.
He's basically your glorified secretary.
Yes, perfect. Yes, Scott, I'll be taking my squire with me to Anlisaville, so I need you to make sure that you really pay attention. You need to get the costuming right, get the hair right. Yes, yes, and I pick up my puppy. Yes, puppy, I'm leaving you here too.
Are you leaving the pupper?
Yes, and if anything happens to this dog, I swear I will end you.
End me. Got it.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yes. You're so perfect as you are, puppy.
He like very scaredly like reaches out to take the pup, which doesn't like him.
Yeah,
like, actively like thrashes him every chance he gets. What kind of puppy is it? Sick. Come here, Poe, you dumbass. I'll tell you that later. To the audience, I'll tell you guys that joke later. So he grabs the pup as it actively like bites him like multiple times, and he's like,
Is he allergic to dogs as well?
yes.
Good puppy. Yes. Well, I trust you have everything handled.
I have I mean we're expecting to take a dip and volume, but just because you won't be here, so we have to put together other acts and stuff.
Sure, yes, of course.
I have Orcus and the Rocketeers.
Wonderful.
They're one of the headliners. They do dwarven metal.
Great. Okay.
Yeah. We got Quintalk. He's a poet. I didn't know if that was like. Oh, I didn't know if you want to spice it up or if you wanted more.
I mean, are we like slam poetry, just like sonnets?
He said no one understands his art, and so I kind of took that and I listened to it, and it's an amalgamation of a lot of different kinds of poetry.
Yes. Okay. Great. So on the poster, just call it like mind bending. No one will understand it.
Quintalk the mind bender.
Yes.
Got it. I will tell him that his name has changed.
Yeah. Well, he'll be fine.
Oh yeah. But yeah. Oh, we have a few others, but it's
great. Yeah. Well, I appreciate that. I clap my hands, and my Pegasus comes soaring down from the sky.
Get the fuck out!
And just comes like trots along, and I hop into the saddle that's on it, and as I do, the like harnesses and like the things that keep you into the saddle just like magically like wrap themselves around my legs, so I'm strapped in, and I just go. Is there anything you need from me in particular before I?
Are you taking your bodyguard?
Yes, Squire. Yes.
Okay. As this large
dangles him from the Pegasus.
Do you have the the size, or can I just go buck wild?
You do whatever you want.
So this guy is a solid 5'8", absolute fucking unit. Very hairy Kalishtar with bright wide eyes, and starts like walking up like. He looks like one of those bodybuilders that are like, they're like massive, but he's a smaller frame. He's just jacked. And just walks forward. He goes, right. And he grabs like what looks like a sidecar, like a magical sidecar that he puts next to the Pegasus and wraps it around.
Yes. Yes, you know I can't go anywhere without you, Squire.
Of course.
Did you just get hit in the head by the wings every time?
Repeatedly.
It's good training.
He does not get paid enough for this.
I think he gets paid for it.
You're right. It's that fucking scene. This is more than I pay you in a year. You don't pay him anything. Well, then it's definitely more than I pay you in a year.
As you all take off, we will pan over to
Honas.
What do you call me?
Just call me
You heard me?
Honas. Honas.
He doesn't really have to do. He doesn't have a house or anything. He just lives in the forest. So once he's like being told that he needs to go there, he just kind of starts walking.
Once you get towards like the end of the forest, you have like a little like a posse of like animals that have like started to 100%. Follow. And
He's fucking
Snow White. as you see your favorite, a honey badger. That is falling from the front. You have, named him Matthew. As you came up, you're here at the end of the forest, and you kind of like turn around. You notice the large posse. You notice there's a mammoth. Like there's like ridiculous creatures in this bitch.
By the way, to explain this, he is a Goliath. He is 8 feet tall.
Yeah. And so you see the honey badger get on its hind legs. And it just waves solemnly and then crosses its arms as if like it's now defending.
He just goes,
And it turns around and just goes, and everyone just scatters. And then it turns around and does like a little salute and moves on. And then you just walk in?
Yep.
Cool. So, sorry. So, as we pan away from the forests down to the ocean, we see you on a scouting mission. You've been doing these repeatedly as you've been kind of taking care of your city. It's a sunken city full of Triton, like water genasi, a bunch of anyone who can breathe in the water, and it's deep underground.
Just, the chosen ones.
Yeah, pretty much.
Different.
Yeah, built different. Fort tough. But through evolution, your air genasi body has kind of developed almost a translucent. Did I not say that?
To the air.
Oh, water. Sorry, I'm just used to that, I guess. But yeah, your water genasi form has developed more of a translucent look to it, very similar to like deep sea creatures, because there's not much light that gets through. And you also, no one goes towards the surface.
How much do I weigh?
I don't know. How much do you weigh?
Like a sixth of what I should be.
Oh no, you're still humanoid size and weight. But as you're on your scouting mission, you've been getting closer and closer to the surface. The issue with getting through the surface is still the pounding like force from the waves. Mm-hmm. But during low tide, you've noticed that there's a distinct timing you can.
Those are the waves crashing.
But you notice that there is a distinct time in which you can get up with minimal damage, nothing that a simple healing wouldn't do. Okay. But as you've been scouting out, you recognize that it is time. A voice in your head doesn't necessarily speak to you, but you feel almost a nudge as you feel that spirit start to push you in a direction. So it's time to go. Is there anything you would like to do? I mean, you are the head scout for your city. You basically helm the division. It's very much like Attack on Titan, where you have the scouts, the people who stay in, and the Royal Guard.
Interesting. So how far away would it be from my city?
You are very fast at swimming, and you didn't go too far. It's just more of like a vertical thing. So if you went straight down, and it would take like maybe an hour.
Yeah, so I'd like to go back down and go to the inn, I guess, barracks, whatever, / barracks. Yeah, I'd like to see all my buddies, my combat friends, my war buddies, I'd like to see them before I head off.
Yeah, no, so as you're going down to the city of Tintil, which is where you're from, so as you're going down to Tintil, you notice that there's almost like a weird feeling in the air, like an uneasiness. You've been around for quite a bit, and through the past few years, whenever you've been like wandering, but once you got to this town, you just set into work. Mm-hmm. And you were accepted with open arms, and I'll leave this up to you, but you developed not necessarily friendships, but a lot of respect very quickly. And so as you were going down, you noticed that a lot of people are not out and about like they normally would. Yes.
I'll just note that, and with a little bit of caution, continue where I was gonna go.
Okay. So, and you're going to like the guard, like basically the garrison. So as you're going, you notice that there is music pumping. Like there's like light, like very medieval, like lutes and like flutes and all sorts of other oots instruments. As you notice that there's a build. So the closer and closer you get, the louder it's getting.
Okay, I start approaching, and my caution kind of dies off a little bit, and now I'm a little excited. I'm like, oh, they're partying. So,
and you know they party.
Oh yeah, so I'm definitely like.
You see a few a few used puffer fishes. So that's what they use. They use the puffer fish.
How do I
they huff influence?
Exactly.
How do I get to these parties?
Is that Scott or is that? But yeah, so you notice like puffer fish are like sitting around. You notice a few like other assorted fish.
Okay.
You see a few sea urchins that are just like stuck to the wall, like they're playing darts.
There's like an air genasi as the target.
You just there's an air genasi, there's a fire. The fire genasi is not recognizable. But you know.
We're cool with the air genasi.
Oh yeah. But yeah. So as you get closer and closer, it's building more and more.
Okay.
So
big grin. Mm-hmm. Will just appear on my face, and I'll just barge in like. What's going on, everybody?
So you just
partying without me?
Kick the door open, you go in, and everyone just stops. Record scratch. Turns to you. And you see that there's like banners around like happy 4 years. It went by so quick. It's been 4 years since you got here.
Didn't even clock it.
Yep. Like you basically have a bachelor's in scouting. Like So yeah, everyone like turns around and someone just wings a puffer fish at you just immediately.
Carefully grab it.
So you've accumulated the knowledge that essentially a puffer fish ain't gonna do much to your hands.
Yeah.
And so you catch it.
Shotgun it.
You shotgun the puffer fish, and you feel a little crunch, and you can dispose of it. And everyone is just fucking having a raucous ass time. Like, they are just rocking out. And some people don't even know why they're there. Some people forgot why they're there.
Just give them an excuse.
Exactly. Because the first year that you came to Tintil, after you have been around for a year, you guys got into a small skirmish with a near town, which near town is like a few miles away. Mm-hmm. And you guys fucking obliterated them. It was mostly like, what are they called? They're merfolk, but they're the demented ones.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Fuck. It's fine. I'll be sure.
Merfolk.
They have they're merfolk kind, but they're a bit more demented, more fish. They were as full of Kuatoa and whatever I find the name of this creature when my Wi-Fi would work. And yeah, in campaign 2, it's what they fought like almost immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, long story short, they were mostly used as kind of like slaves to the Kuatoa. But yeah, you guys had a pretty like wicked skirmish with them, and basically made them bend the knee, which allowed you were one of the integral parts to that.
Nice.
And so ever since then, you've been kind of called the hero of Candor, which is the name of the, and because without your scouting knowledge and just fighting in the battle, manhandled it. So as everyone's going around, you're meeting a lot of good friends, and then your commandant, the guy who's kind of the head of the scouts, he kind of like sits back and just raises a glass to you, but he's staying seated while everyone else is like, there are bar brawls going on, just like no one gives a shit. But it's very par for the course as he just kind of raises the mug to you.
I'll walk over, sit down with him.
How's it going?
Some party you had here.
Yeah,
I didn't even remember.
it was supposed to be for you, but I think everyone forgot why they're here. As he points towards the banners where it's like happy 4 years and really like shitty drawing.
Torn apart.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's one that says hap. There's just one that says Urs, and then there's like happy 4 years is one pristine. It's just taller than everyone else, so it's like. You notice everyone wears kind of like weighted shoes, so they don't have to actively swim everywhere. Okay. It just takes more effort to swim, so it allows everyone to kind of act like it's real world, gravity. As they're kind of like chilling out. So you know him as Girth.
Girth.
Yeah, that's his name. He is also a water genasi. He's very scarred up. He has a bit more of like kind of like a whale shark build. Like he's very like hefty, but it's mostly muscle, and like there is like a like area of like blubber around him. Mm-hmm. But he's got very sharp teeth and just like kind of a wicked smile. Kind of looks like Horty.
Like what?
Horty.
Oh,
from
Horty.
One Piece. But yeah, so he has very short like military like cut hair, like buzz cut hair.
I do not.
And his fins are like kind of like very pronounced around his head. But yeah, this is for you. You look like something's on your mind.
I've been feeling a bit of a calling. When I was scouting, I felt a message that said, it's time.
He takes a large drink after that and goes, well, God, son of a gun.
That was me.
No, you're good. I should have it muted. Well, to be completely honest, I know we've talked about it before, but I assumed this time was coming. And he slams the cup down. He looks very angry for a second. He stands up and he goes, hey! This is now a going away party! And everyone cranks it up a little bit, going, ah! They're like war cries. And it's
a good question.
Yeah, not a little bit.
Who's leaving?
Nope. You will have a few people from you created a custom unit of about like 7 people who...
Yeah, I just need a few good men.
Exactly. So you have like 7 people. They vary from Simic Hybrid to Water Genasi to Triton. You have a bunch of people. But yeah, they're all very much like sad to see you go.
Yeah.
You're number 2. You can describe them if you want.
Describe them or me?
Them, but we'll get to you guys whenever you all see each other.
So we would all have like the same kind of like
Regalia.
Yeah, so kind of like red robes and like seashell necklaces,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, puka necklace?
Not quite. No.
No, I assumed, but
more like say if you find something somewhat rare, like a sand dollar or whatever, They might all be different, but they're all of that kind of thing.
A few of your subordinates have picked up like parts of other creatures that they've killed. Like
they're just collecting ears.
Well, there's like a megalodon tooth on your like first mate. Like like it's a giant tooth, but he's also huge. So.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Do you want to talk to him? Because he's the most upset, obviously.
Yeah.
He was kind of the first person you met. But you know him as Slep. Slep.
Okay.
He is a Simic hybrid, so he's very human, but he was experimented on, which makes him like 12 feet tall. Like, he's the size of a giant. Like, he's huge.
He's twice my size.
Yeah, he is massive. But he was the first person you met. You're the first person to take him seriously. He's not the brightest in the bunch, but he's not stupid, but, like, intelligence down in Tentil is very important. Yeah. And so you know that if you're not up to par, you're looked down upon, and he was looked at just like as a brute, but you helped him learn to read. Like, you taught him a lot of things to make him, you grew him essentially.
Okay.
But yeah, so he's got like fins all over his body. He's absolutely shredded, and he's got this like massive trident. He's like, he kind of, anyway.
I just stare at him for a second.
He's like avoiding eye contact.
Stop looking away, damn it!
He's like, and whenever you say that, he immediately snaps up to eye contact begrudgingly.
I know, it's a bit out of nowhere.
If you think this is what's best. And as he speaks, you've known this, but like, as like, so everyone else has a little bit of context. He has scratches all over his body. His vocal cords were like stabbed straight through, so he's got a really fucked up voice.
Oh man.
But he has scars all over his body. Like, before you got to him, he was the meat shield. Like that's what he was used for.
Yeah.
Like, whenever there were big sea monsters, like whenever you they all before your time, they fought a kraken at one time. Like, they. Ooh. Massive, like, he has a megalodon tooth, but you helped kill that, so it's like, he's there to be a menace.
Yeah.
I trust you.
Yeah, I trust you too. I've always been talking about it. I felt like I had a calling.
Yeah, I didn't know what that meant. But you'll do fine. You going? And he points up to the surface.
It's the way I feel like I'm being pulled.
Well, I don't envy you. I like being down here. But if you need anything, I know we're not afraid to go to the surface, so.
Yeah. No, I know you guys would do anything for me. I'd do anything for you guys.
If you need us, just call on us.
Absolutely.
And I'll make sure that they don't die.
I know you will. Well, they would have died without you already, so.
You hear that? And you just see, like, there are 3 guys that are just like, yup. And then there's two women, and they're just like, I don't need no man. Like, and then they also cheers.
I want to tear off a piece of paper and give it to him. Say, if you ever need to find me.
Yeah.
This will bring you to me.
Got it. So he takes it and he goes, all right. Well, we have people who know magic, so they could.
Yeah.
All right, I got it.
But as long as I'm alive, that'll bring you to me.
All right, cool. Well, bet you I can drink more.
You're on.
And so they party the night away, and you'll leave in the morning. And as the night goes on, brawls happen, drinks occur, a absolute festival is happening. As we pan over, where are you at?
I imagine Hexan is currently in a cathedral.
So you're in a very, very large cathedral, in between Ulfeist and Emura. Large mountains, a large mountain range. You're aware of the mountain and like the group of dragons that actually preside south of you, a couple hundred miles. but you're towards the sea a little bit. So you, as on top of the mountain, you can look over and you can see the endless waves. What are you doing?
He will look up into the sky and he's just going to start giving a preach to...
Oh, like a sermon?
A sermon, yeah. To...
That door could not be louder.
As somebody comes in late. And they're like, sorry.
They're like, and then they start unwrapping their food.
Came out with snacks.
Yeah. I thought it was 7:45. I'm bad. Didn't know it was 7:30. Chaos!
Don't mind me.
Oh my god.
A lot of people are getting hurt today.
I don't know if the podcast listeners heard that, but Adam just assaulted the table with his knee.
And the table won.
The table.
As he's trying to get to his seat, the guy bumps his knee into the pew. And you hear a lot of people
Curses in the house of God.
explodes.
That was a bad one. That hurt really bad.
There is a service happening.
Full blown tears coming out of his
Yes.
friend's face.
Yes, it's all very moving.
Seeing
Be quiet.
stars.
It's all moving, yes. Shh.
The old lady. Yeah. It's the Key and Peele skit of the two old ladies fighting the devil.
Yeah, shh.
Hail Muhammad! Hail Muhammad!
We won't go to heaven if you keep interrupting.
And one of the acolytes goes, shh. Everyone kind of quiets down again. And he presents you again to give your sermon.
Thank you, everyone, for joining me on this very bright and lovely day.
Hail Muhammad! Hail Muhammad! Hail Muhammad!
Hail
And as everyone's saying Hail Bahamut, I kind of just take out my warhammer and just smash it on the, tap it on the ground.
Complete silence once you do
And
that. And very much to like Dark Souls, like praise the sun is what they do for Hail Bahamut. So they all go, oh.
And while this is happening, the head of the hammer just starts spewing out this platinum fire, just as a showcase.
Yeah. So as it goes straight up into the air, you hear a few kids go, wow.
I see I have competition.
You the head of a cult? Like, what the fuck?
What's the difference between you're a villain? There are room for two super villains. Well, you're just a villain. I'm super. What's the difference? Presentation.
And he'll start going on some
Yeah,
just saying proverbs of Bahamut.
got it. What kind of church is this? Is this like a Catholic church? Is it like mass, or is it more like upbeat? Like, is it like, was it not Presbyterian? Was it Pentecostal? Is it like
Man, just imagine a...
Say it. Say it. I know you want to.
Imagine a black person giving the best sermon ever.
Yeah, like very engaging,
Yes.
very animated, very like
moving across the stage back
Yeah.
and forth, just
high
at the top,
energy,
high energy.
high octane.
Yeah.
Just church.
Yes.
Sure.
It's like Baptist.
So is that
Baptist?
it was
Baptist church? So the ones that have like the big...
Gotcha.
Got it. Oh, okay. I didn't know. I was just like,
Martin Luther King talking about Bahamut.
I don't know.
Kinda, sorta.
More like Malcolm X giving.
That too!
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, so as the sermon comes to an end, and basically there's multiple pillars throughout the cathedral that have a dragon head, and at the end of the sermon, as you slam the warhammer one more time, all the pillars of the dragons emit that platinum fire. It's not real like the platinum.
Yeah.
It's just yours would hurt someone. Theirs is more of like a presentation where it's just like
It's supposed to be flashy.
yeah,
That's it.
yeah. And so as it comes to an end, a lot of people are like leaving. A few people like come up to you and just like, thank you, you're doing great. Like we appreciate you. Like you're the sole member of this community. You mean so much to us. Like I don't know what we'd do without you.
I will take their hand and just like, thank you. But I feel like I have to leave soon.
This old woman has a heart attack. Like
No.
no, she goes. No, she goes. Well, do you have?
The words of Bahamut call to me for a higher calling.
No shit.
It's okay. We cuss sometimes.
Okay. I'll go spread the word. I can. Look. Are you gonna have Timothy be the new priest?
Timothy?
No, I know who I'm talking about.
Damn it.
Yes. Timothy will start leading you guys into more of what I have taught him.
Okay. Well, I trust in your judgment and the judgment of Bahamut, and I'll let everyone know. Cause so you're talking to Carol. She's the main. She's like the you know how like people in the community, like head of the community kind of thing. Where she has she knows everyone. She's very nice. She's like actively inviting new people as much as possible. But yeah, so she starts leaving, and then you see her immediately like telling people, and then while you're trying to do your business, people are just randomly coming up to you, just like thanking you, and just like generally just being very sad that you're going, but very excited for you. And then a few kids come up to a kid gets away from his parents, and he kind of are you wearing like clerical robes?
Yeah.
As he kind of pulls on your robe.
Yes, that.
Hi. Do you think when I what what'd you say?
Yes, Timothy.
That's not my name, but hi. It's okay. You have a lot of people to take care of, track of. But if you were to are you gonna leave the hammer?
No.
No, the hammer was gifted from Bahamut to me.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
Do you think I grow up I can have a Bahamut hammer?
A hammer?
A Bahammer, if you will.
Hammer.
Put the Bahammer down. And he just starts going into little kid mode where he's just in his own world, fighting monsters.
I feel like I have all these just miniature toys.
Yep, you have a toy
shop
Bahammer.
hammers.
You have a toy Bahammer. So your holy symbol for your church is, obviously the platinum dragon, but then there's the hammer because it's what brings a lot of people in. Before the cathedral was even built, whenever you were here, you had. Whenever you gained the hammer, everyone started to listen to you, and the cathedral was built and a whole bunch of stuff. But anyway, he goes, "Wow!" as he grabs it. I'm gonna hit the shit out of so many things. And he turns around and starts walking away. Oh, thank you!
Of course, there.
Yeah, bye! I hope you don't die! And he runs away.
Immediately, starts breaking fences or something.
No, as soon as he gets back, you see him just take the hammer and just hit his mom in the shin. Oh, no. And she just slaps the shit out of him.
Oh, no.
She's not in the house of God! And grabs him by the collar and just yanks his ass out.
PTSD.
I swear, this church gets more rowdy every week.
And so Timothy comes up to you after you've kind of pushed everyone out, or the acolytes have started to push everyone out, and you are now open to, your house of God and your own. It's all yours.
Finally. Peace and quiet. Hi, Timothy.
Howdy. So, I heard you're leaving?
Yes, I will be leaving here in next morning.
Oh, shoot.
I'm sorry to bring this upon you.
Yeah, no, I mean, you talked about it before, like having, visions and stuff.
These higher calling has been coming to my dreams a lot more.
Yeah, hey, can we talk about the whole cursing thing in the House of God? Does Bahamut really care? I know you curse quite a bit, so I didn't know if that was just a permission by you or if it was
If it slips, it slips.
Okay, but don't go out of your...
Don't
okay.
go out of your way.
How do we feel about hell? Like, where is that...
We don't speak about the T word.
Yep.
But
T-word.
Yeah.
T-word.
But if we're talking about the 9 realms of hell, of hell,
Yeah.
that's perfectly fine.
Okay, but if I tell someone to, like, go to H-E...
W.
Okay, you finished it, so I think I'm sick. Yeah, but so that's more of like an insult. So that's like, is that one off limits?
I would say that one is off limits unless it's in a heat of battle.
All right, cool. I'm just trying to trek and like make sure that I know, because you're really good at this. I'm a heathen. Like, you brought, like, so, to describe Timothy, he's a red dragonborn. Like, he is, like, you met him early on in your life, and he had been he was a heathen. Like, he, like, would do like, he was very tapped into his chromatic origins. And... Sorry, Scott did like a weird thing with his body. I was like,
I'm sorry.
I was just like, what'd I say? But yeah, so you know him to like. There has been times when people have like protested the church and like done a lot of things. He was an enforcer that stopped it. Like he was not okay with it, and then you dialed him back a little bit. You kind of been called as like the voice of Bahamut. He's been called the claws of Bahamut. Like he is. You fought with him. Like you've trained with him. On top of you adventuring through most of your life, or however
Yeah, definitely adventured throughout his life.
Yeah. But like whenever you settled down, you still kept up because you wanted to be useful in case anyone ever incurred on, like if the T word ever showed back up, like just knowing that you're ready for it. As you kind of have also grown him, like he's been so much better. He still fights with that like inner like turmoil every day. Because especially when people disrespect you, like, or like curse in the church, even though he literally does it all the time because he forgets. He like, if anyone is like directed towards Bahamut or towards you, he is like scary. Like he's intense. And so as he kind of like drones on a little bit, sorry, a little fire just comes out of his throat just as a burp. Yeah, I just wanted to say I appreciate you. I wish I knew sooner how long it was going to be before you left, because I would have got you a gift or something. At least with the tithe or something like that. That was a joke. That was a joke. I'm not gonna do that.
He starts speaking in tongues like.
Which
yes.
one of these characters' laugh is
Whitebeard.
that?
But yeah, so I thought maybe I'd get you something, but what's the plan? Where are you gonna be? How do we get a hold of you? I swear to God, if you're listening, the pillars. Swear that if you say God will let me know, I'm gonna not hit you because you win, but I'm gonna be upset and maybe kick a rock outside.
I'm pretty sure there are some people in the city walls that can reach me if absolutely.
Oh, shoot. he runs back to and he comes back and he gives you a sending stone. That was from one of the traveling merchants. I used a lot of my I used a hefty bit of my funds to get that.
Oh.
No, I've been meaning to give it to you. I just didn't think of a right time, and then I'm like, oh, I'm dumb, and then I do have a gift for you. Well, if I'm about to be the lead, I mean, I don't have much use for money in the clergy. We kind of like live here, board here, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess really all our money is really good for is just outside places.
Yeah. Are you pulling from some of the...
Yeah, I probably will pull from some of the...
Yeah, I mean, no one would mind, I know. And if they did, they're going against the, like, words of Bahamut, so we just, like, crucify him, right?
Yeah.
Cool. He goes a bit too far. You have to tone him back.
This is gonna be a cult when you get back.
Whatever he said, yup, is more like...
like you say that all the time.
Sure.
This is a joke,
Yeah.
I can tell. He's don't...
Let's not actually go for crucifixion.
Right. I'm sorry. I've been reading a lot about, like, other, like, religions around these parts and, like, further on. And that's how they deal with people. They're just, like, hammered down, you know what I mean? And we have the hammer, so I thought it'd bring it down.
If it comes to that point where we need to bring the hammer down, we can.
So not for, like, small infractions.
But not for small infractions.
All right. Well, 3
small
strikes?
infractions get, like, just a slap on the hand.
I can do that.
Not with the flames, please.
I
Just
can...
like an actual, like, take a ruler and just...
Ow. You could just imagine him just going full on, just living crap out of like some kid, just like.
What is this, like a Catholic school where they fucking...
What do you think this is?
Yeah.
They wrap your knuckles when you get the answer wrong.
And if they do something real bad, you grab the brass knuckles.
Oof.
The brass knuckles of Bahamut?
Yeah.
You never let me touch those.
You can touch it.
Alright.
Jeez Louise.
Well, let me walk you out of town, at the very least. So, whenever you get everything together, is there anything you'd like to do? You've already consecrated the grounds,
Yeah.
so...
I'll go ahead and just go and bless some of majority of the houses, mostly what I can do.
You're not gonna desecrate a holy room?
Fuck! And immediately desecrate.
Nice. And so, as a...
Painful, man.
Dumbass.
So, yeah, you do all of that. Is there anything else?
Make sure I see each citizen that is living here and who's like...
This has become like a mecca. Like, this has become like a place that you pilgrimage to. So a lot of people die in the process. But the people who do get here, one, are powerful. Like the average like level of this town would be like 7. Mm-hmm. Like, to get through everything and survive, there's a lot of strong people here.
Than I thought.
That old lady's tougher than I thought she was.
Old lady will fucking rock your shit,
She
bitch.
used to be.
Right, yeah.
No, that
the old
child
lady's
is
bringing the
probably
attitude.
like level 3, and that child did some damage.
That old woman is probably level 20. I'm just gonna. She'll come back.
When the kids fucking disobeying class, they just get their fucking shit rocked.
You're lucky Bahamut's holding me back.
Well, if that had been the case, I just would have had her cast silence when what's his face won. Shh.
Fuck off, you dumb bitch.
All right. So, as we, she's just chewing on a bone. I was just like making sure it's a bone. Anyway, so as you get everything together, you see Timothy, and he comes to walk you out of the town, and you walk to each person. This is like a town of like 300 people. Like, you go to each household. Some people aren't home. Some people are at work. Some people are there. Some people don't even answer the door. So you just kind of go place to place. And as you leave, Timothy blesses each one. Anyway, so as you continue on, once you get towards the end of once you get towards the end of the town, and you get towards like the more impoverished people, you do a pretty good like spreading the wealth.
Trying to get her to move. She was knocking that camera while she was chewing on
Oh.
it. It was just wiggling up here. That's why I was laughing.
So as you get towards the end, Timothy just kind of goes, "Well, I think that's it. 250 out of 300 ain't bad."
A lot more than I expected.
Yeah.
Damn, it's come.
All right. Well, I hope you live. I hope you come back because we need you. Like, we trust in Bahamut. We trust in you. But just come back. All right.
We'll definitely try to.
At least before I die. I'd appreciate it.
And I'll give him a brotherly hug.
Yeah. And so he hugs you. You notice like there's a little bit of warmth that's on like your shoulder as he's crying like tears that are very, very warm. Mm-hmm. All right, get out of here, you rapscallion. This is my town now.
Just slap him on the face.
I deserve that. Well,
Good luck, Timothy. I put my trust into you.
may Bahamut be with you.
May Bahamut be with you.
And as you skedaddle away,
Before I leave,
mm-hmm.
I'm just going to cast Thunderclap as I leave
Oh.
to make sure that everyone knows that.
Yeah. And then they all riot. No, I'm kidding.
Presentation! Mom and Dad are gone. We can have a party.
We want
The parents are gone! House party!
So, as the thunderclap, you hear like a resonant clap from like a lot of like basically an applause of thunder as other people are casting. Like almost everyone knows that cantrip here. Like it's the first thing you're taught when you get here. So as everyone like an applause, like it sounds like a thunderstorm, and it can't help but bring a.
It brings a tear to my eye.
I was gonna say like a smirk to your, like a smile.
A tear in a,
Yeah.
in a smirk, for sure.
Yeah, you're as you're leaving, you are heading towards the last tree in Lisaville. So you have quite the trek ahead of you. You're not Honas is not too far away. You're in whenever I pull up the map because I'm prepared. That's not a useful fucking thing. What did I send you guys? There we go. Because you're in Sultandi, where there's not really the only forests. You are no. What's your character's name?
Atlan.
Atlan?
Yeah.
Cool. So Atlan is towards Etoile, but you can swim basically up to Anne-Lisaville.
Okay.
So you can be there. And you would probably be somewhere in Zulapon. Towards the inner ring. Definitely. Yeah, you're definitely towards the inner ring.
Love me.
But yeah, so you as you all are making your way to Anne-Lisaville, everyone roll me a d20 and add your initiative. That sounds scarier than it actually is.
I didn't
First
like
roll of the night.
Woo!
Of the morning.
Of the night.
Of the night. This is the night.
Depending on when you're watching.
Anyone want to take bets on if I roll a natural one?
Oh shit, you don't have that.
You're gonna roll.
I'm gonna go with a 3.
It's a natural 20.
Yeah. I think you're gonna be so good at this roll. Well,
Fuck.
never mind.
Automatic natural 1.
14.
Okay, so 25 through 20? 35 through 40. 30 through 35.
God, imagine.
25 through 30. I don't have to. 25 through 30. 20 through 25. Guess level whatever. All right. 15 through 20.
18.
15.
15 through 10.
14.
Okay. All right. And
4.
okay.
So you're the longest trip and you're shitty.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, so you, before you leave, you have the magic items that you have, but you're also gifted another one. As Slep kind of pulls you aside before you like leave, and he goes, "We all kind of tipped in and for this," and he hands you. It's like sort of a robe-ish thing. You have to pull it apart. So as you pull it apart, it looks like a manta ray.
I knew it. Of course.
I'm like speechless. You. I start getting a little emotional, and then I turn away, and I'm like, God damn it!
It's speed off. He goes, "Yeah, get the fuck out of here." And he's also getting emotional. And everyone kind of behind him is also, like, everyone around is like, this was a lot easier if we weren't so hungover. Like, we're, like, able to focus on the hangover pain. And you're not. It's like, I don't know what it is, but it's actually lay on hands.
Yeah,
but,
exactly.
but, like, before
I never
that...
told them that it can cure a hangover.
Yes!
I love that. Oh, you're
So
a
they all
dick.
just think I'm a fucking...
God, just a tank.
Just
He can drink
can't
so
move.
much. How does he do it?
You've never lost a drinking competition in your
Never.
life. So as you speed off, you are given that. As you put it on, you're way faster, but also you feel a strange sensation inside of it. Like it. Roll me an Arcana check with advantage.
Awesome.
Good.
Is that the natural one? Mm-hmm. Good thing you had advantage.
10!
Yeah.
10.
Yeah.
Something. So there's more to this item. There's more. Like as you put it on, you recognize this is the cloak of the manta ray. Your swim speed is increased to 60. You can breathe underwater, which you already can. But you also take manta rays in this world don't get fucked with. Not because there's just no reason to.
Yeah.
Like they're like, oh, it's like you don't kill a songbird because it's like a sin.
Gotcha.
It's like of the ocean. That's like sin of the ocean. Don't kill a manta ray. They don't do anything.
Okay.
Like-
Like killing like a unicorn or something.
Yeah, exactly. Where it's just like this is just taboo,
Okay.
and even the like sea animals know that.
Yeah.
So as you maintain that form, nothing fucks with you. Like you just get to like pass on by.
Hell yeah.
So as as you get towards the surface, you're the first one to get there, aren't you? So as you get towards the surface, you kind of you realize that they're all following behind you, and they're like, well, we had an idea, and just keep swimming up. Go on, get.
Jeez.
As you're like going up, you feel multiple castings of control water. And
turn out like, what the hell are you doing?
Like a geyser, launch you thousands of feet into the air, up onto the land.
That's so funny. I was just about to ask, how the hell am I gonna go?
Well, I was gonna say you're gonna climb, but then I was like, wait, they have magic. And so yeah, you get rocketed up.
Now I'm just worried about if I go too far up and I die because I fall.
Oh, that definitely sets in. and then you realize that the trajectory is almost perfect. Roll me an athletics check.
I was
to
gonna
see
say,
how
do
you
I
land.
see a Janata getting shot into the sky?
You'd be coming from a yeah.
Do I get advantage?
I mean, yeah, they assisted
Cool.
you. So.
Guess I rolled in that one.
2 back to back?
Yeah, and that was a 3. It's for 10.
Okay, well, good. Okay.
It's starting already.
So-
I'm fucked.
So as like you get launched up, goes pretty well. You kind of it's an overshot a little bit. As you land, you're gonna take some bludgeoning.
Oh, great.
Good thing you're tanky. You're gonna take, because falling damage is lame. 10, 11, wait, what? 16, 20 damage. This is an off day for Adam.
Oh man.
So you'll be the
Come on,
first one.
buddy.
So as you go down and you tumble through, you're actually, where you landed is pretty close to where the tree is, because it's on the northern half of Enlisaville, towards that kind of lake towards the middle. So it's upper middle, and it's a large country. You get rocketed pretty far, but you're at least near a river that you can swim through.
Cool.
But as you go to swim through, as you get there,
I was gonna say, when I land, I like sprain my ankle or something, like, oh, it's fucking douchebags.
So yeah, as your ankle does feel a little wonky, but you see a river like a few hundred yards away. Like, it's pretty flat. So as you make your way there, you can swim basically straight to the tree, which makes you there first.
Hell yeah.
What's your character's name again?
Alziv.
Alziv?
Aliziv. You can call him Ziv for sure.
All right, Ziv. Everyone, it's so funny. Like, if you make like a really cool name, everyone's like, "What's the only syllable that I care
what
about?"
syllable can I shorten that down to?
So Ziv is flying across majestically with his Kalishtar in the side sea, just getting boom, boom, from time to time.
Yes. How are you doing, Squire?
He just gives a thumbs up.
Beautiful. Yes, I do love soaring through the skies. So, do you have any idea where we're going?
So he has a telepathic connection, and he talks to you telepathically. He doesn't actually speak out loud most of the time, unless it's to somebody else. He goes, "We're going to the last tree."
Oh, I didn't realize things had gotten so dire. What? Is there a charity I can donate to get more trees planted, or is there something I can do?
It's a spiritual thing.
Well, of course. Okay.
It's the last. It was the first tree, but now it's the last tree in Enlisaville. It's yeah.
Onward and I guess downward when we get there.
So as you actually see the tree, it's a large tree. Like, it's massive. It seems to be, like, the area around it's kind of green. Everywhere else around it is completely desolate. So you see, like, a small, like, forest around a large tree, and then barren wasteland around it.
I see.
Roll me a perception check from where you're at.
Oh, all right. I will.
For both of you.
I got an 11. Squire got a 21.
So
That is a large tree.
you were just like, damn, what can I do with that tree?
Right.
And the squire says, as he like points down, he goes, I think we should land around there. And there's like a small like delta, in which it's away from the tree. It's not next to it.
Yes. Well spotted, Squire. Yes. I'll just communicate telepathically with my Pegasus.
Yep. You guys have like a three-way phone call. Like, it's a conference call at all
Between
times.
the three of us, yeah. And just have him land in that little...
And so he does. As he lands, you notice that there's somebody already there.
Lean up against the tree. Like just
It's not the last tree, but it's like, it's before you go in.
Okay.
But you... it said to meet at the last tree, but there are multiple points in which you can meet, so... So you two will get the chance to meet. If you would like to describe yourselves and anything you're wearing, what is on you, or around you, like who is with you.
Sure. Well, I am a 6'3", athletically built, maybe late 30s, early 40s, tiefling, blue, purple skin, golden gilded horns,
Okay.
like fiery red hair.
All right.
Wearing these just like overly opulent, like blue and gold robes. I come in on a like. I fly in on a Pegasus that have a carriage attached to it. I've got this beefy Kalashtar squire with me. I'll put my little image I made in the general chat for everyone to see. Thank you. It is this one. Yes. Boom. All right, I've dropped that in our Discord.
Can I make a new character?
But yes, he's very ostentatious and opulent, over the top, and he lands and goes, yes, hello. Are you joining us on? Are you leading us on this this quest? You're our guide. I assume someone sent you to be here to wait for me.
I'm trying to figure out what you are.
I don't think he's a guide.
Why else would he be here?
Ask if he has a note. It's all telepathic.
Sorry, do you, what brings you here? Oh my god, oh my goodness, where are my manners? I am so sorry. Hello, no, I stick my hand out. Hello, my name is, Ziv? Ziv Cromulus III. Pleasure. Wet.
Wet.
Him saying wet, I've never even thought about that. Like someone who's like a land person would be like, ugh. Like, don't touch me, you know?
Yep.
And now I'm feeling self-conscious.
Oh no. Oh, it's begun.
Sorry, I just...
My name's Atlan. The only reason I'm here is because I felt purpose, a higher calling, I guess.
Ah, yes, well, many of us feel a higher calling, and...
I heard a voice said meet at the last tree.
Oh, I heard, you know what, I just learned this. I thought when they told me this was the last tree that it was going to be the last tree. I was like, we have trees back home. I don't know what you're talking about. This can't be the last tree, but I understand now looking at it. It's a different kind of tree.
Interesting.
Oh, this is Squire.
Squire. Atlan. Good to meet you.
He goes to shake your hand. Roll for handshake.
Natural 20. Why the fuck is that when I had 20 on?
I don't have his shit pulled up.
I can resend the link if you need.
No, I got it. I got it.
All right.
I figured it out.
Right.
I figured it out. Sorry, the picture is still a 1T, and it threw me off. I was like,
I know, yeah.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
So he shakes. It's a solid handshake, but you almost break his fucking knuckles. You're used to, like, the people you shake hands with are, like... yeah. But, yeah, he goes... like, after he shakes your hand, he kind of shakes it off a little bit.
Sorry about that. It's my first time on land in years.
Oh, well, welcome to our abode.
As you hear in your brain, he's like, I like him. Good vibes.
Good. Glad. So you heard a voice, you said, that brought you here. Pleasant. Do you often hear voices?
No, I can't say I do, really, ever. But I always felt I've been destined for something in my life.
Upon that, you see in the distance,
Just a lone figure walking.
kind of like on the horizon a little bit. You see him like coming from the north. He looks kind of small from a distance, but as he gets closer, you realize that is not the case. As he gets closer, would you like to describe your character?
He is an 8-foot tall Goliath. He is very lean. He doesn't have a lot of muscle mass. Not that he's out of shape. It's just lean. All of his clothing looks handmade, and in a good way. Like he spent time on it.
So he's not wearing rags.
No.
Okay.
And he's got a lot of just scars all over. None of them necessarily seem from combat, just from thorns and things like that. And none of them have been like properly taken care of and healed. So they just kind of healed themselves over time.
Oh, I should probably describe my character.
Oh, I thought you did. My bad.
No, yeah, I was looking at Scott's character and I was like, that's so cool, and I totally forgot to describe mine.
Go for it.
So Atlan is blue skin, like kind of long white hair that just sticks up, and the seashell necklace like earlier, red robes, carrying a great sword. He's got a cool ring. Not too much more.
Oh yeah, the other thing about Honas is he's got his eyes are like a very bright green, and then has 2 wooden shields, one on each arm.
Hello. So you're our guide then? Well, I assume again. Squire, remind me to tell Scott to send a guide next time that we have a mission. You should be sending somebody to meet us here.
And he goes to write it down.
Don't like showing up in just unannounced. I'm sorry. Ziv. Cromulus the 3rd.
He looks very confused by what you're doing with your hand.
No matter.
Squire walks forward and demonstrates.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
He does it.
Traditional greeting. A way to.
His like hand like fucking engulfs like your wrist.
Yes. Normally after like 2 or 3 seconds, it's good to. Yes. That was a great first handshake. Your name. Honas? Well, lovely to meet you, Honas. This is Squire. Yes.
Kind of salutes. He knocks your mic out of your fucking hand.
And this is Peggy, my.
God damn it, Peggy.
And Peggy.
Squire and Peggy, the dynamic duo.
Sorry, I don't want to take the whole time. Please, do you know this fine fellow?
No.
No. Oh, well.
What's Atlan?
Does he also hold that one a little bit too long?
Yes.
I just go, you just hear 1, 2, 3.
The counting almost makes it worse. He gets confused.
He's like, when am I supposed to get to 10?
And then as you guys are having this conversation, you see another figure appearing out of the distance.
Well, it's just a party, isn't it?
Pretty much, yeah. If you would like to describe as you're making your way downtown, walking fast, pages fast on the gumbo.
As you guys look over, you
Gets out
see
this
this. You see this 6'4" bronze and oxidized like green tint to a dragonborn, and you see like black underclothes with like a platinum scale mail over top with a purple mantle on, and you see a shield and a giant hammer that has a dragon's head on it. And as I get closer, you can see that I have what seem to be like dreadlocks as well, with like horns going back as well. And then as I get closer, my eyes are blue.
I see. So, you're our guide, then.
Yeah. It's gotta be him.
You look...
Guide?
Right, that's why you're... Look, I'm not sure exactly where I'm going. To the tree. We're going to the big tree. Yes?
We all got the same.
So we're all going to the big tree together. So we wait for our guide. Right.
I honestly don't think there's a guide.
So unprofessional.
Does Civ have anything shiny on his like Pegasus?
I mean...
Like something that's just like
Golden horse armor.
Right. Hey, if you'll let it happen.
Yeah, I mean, I don't give a shit,
I
yeah.
assume you can buy armor for mounts.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, then yeah.
Cue the entire last.
Gilded royal blue gold like armor on this Pegasus.
He immediately begins just toying with it.
Careful, that is bespoke. It cost a lot of money to get it made, so please don't bend or break.
Immediately breaks off like one of the shoulder pieces.
It's fine. It's fine.
You just see Squire just kind of go back and get a replacement piece and
Thank you,
fixes it up.
Squire. Yes. Yes. That
Heats it over his shoulder.
Okay. All right. Squire, will you go pick that up?
Sprints so fast. This guy's fast. Sprints over, grabs it, puts it back in the bag.
Yes. Well, just in case we need to repair it again later.
Okay, so this is an interesting group of people.
Yes.
My name is Hexan.
Hexan.
Hexan Karthak. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
It's very not like a handshake, but it's more like a dab. Like he kind of just like dabs you up.
Like a,
Yeah.
Yes.
Honas starts walking
This is
towards the
mine.
tree.
I'm sorry. Was that weird for you?
No, I just didn't see that.
Let me
Yeah.
do
What
a
is
regular
this?
handshake.
Yes. Oh, okay.
One,
Yes.
two,
Right.
and-
Yeah, and then I try to do a thing. Does it? Yes. Lovely to meet you. Yeah, we've got quite an eclectic group.
So, who are you guys?
Squire points off in the distance as Honas has already started walking towards the tree.
So he's our guide. Apparently, this is our guide leading us that way.
Oh no! Oh no! I hope not.
Squire just kind of like splits the middle and also starts moving that direction to like make sure that's the right direction.
Yes, I'll hop onto Peggy and trot along.
It's also show horse trotting.
Yes.
Like, it flaps its wings from time to time. You see the sidecar kind of envelops into like a little a saddle of holding.
Well, lovely Pegasus you have.
Thank you. Yes, I do love Peggy. I travel with many different companions, but Peggy is by far the most useful and the best company.
Squire's hurt.
Out of my animal companions, Squire.
He didn't say anything. You just saw his shoulders like slump a little bit.
Do a little insight check.
Squire will remember this for later.
I didn't notice it.
I'm gonna just sidestep out of this conversation and start walking towards the tree.
Did you get the rest of their names?
Oh, yes. Honas.
Honas.
So the lanky one.
The Goliath.
Yes. And then we have Atlan.
Atlan.
Yes, as our water friend.
Water friend.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys also, like, seeing a water person? Mm-hmm. Not common.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm not quite sure how he survives up here.
Does he have guilt?
Do you need gills if you're a water
Taking like a
creature?
good, like close eye on him is like, hey, water your friend. Friend that's water.
I turn around, Atlan,
No.
and you are?
My apologies. Atlan. My name is Hexan. Nice to meet you.
Hexan.
Get a handshake.
Walk up and give you a handshake.
And
Make it extra wet.
that's why he called you wet. Got it. It was nice to meet you. How do you breathe?
With lungs?
There's not a lot of
Water.
people. There's not a lot of water people up here.
I can breathe air.
Okay, sick. Nice. Well, it was nice to meet you.
Fascinating.
Likewise.
You look pretty,
Pretty.
strong.
I agree. Quite pretty.
Not weak.
Have you been in plenty of battles before, or?
Conquered cities.
Try to. Oh, are we talking? Are we sharing combat stories?
Casual.
Casual conquering.
Squire is now up by you, walking with you.
Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't talk. He just.
Oh, I think they're friends.
Nice.
That Tolan seems a little odd, doesn't he? He's like, he's really quiet.
Never given a handshake before, I can say that much.
I mean, I live underwater and I've given handshakes.
Okay, so the Linky Goliath
Yes.
has never given a handshake.
Well, it didn't seem like it.
Okay.
Yes. Good luck.
He's also just really abnormal for a Goliath because most of the time, like they're big and
boys,
he's not.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh yeah. Hexan is also very like. He's buff.
Oh. Okay.
There's so many units.
Strong. I mean, strong, but not like anything crazy. It's more aesthetics. I work out for aesthetics more than anything.
They can kind of see through me, can't they? Or is it not as bad?
Not with your armor on.
Okay.
But like.
But like, is this like my face like translucent, like my hands? Or
It's
is it
not
more
fully
just my
translucent.
body? Okay.
It's doing a weird thing where you can see like through the first like layer of skin,
Okay.
so you can kind of see underneath like the muscle fibers
Like
and
the
stuff.
venous system and whatnot.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's not something where it's like I see fully. I can see your heart. I can see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
See your veins and stuff. It's
I like
just-
that.
Just imagine your top layer of skin. Like your epidermis is translucent, but your
Okay.
dermis is not.
Okay.
Science.
Science.
This is what I imagine the coast to look like.
Yeah, just imagine thousands of feet bigger and the
Yeah.
waves. Anyway, so you guys are making your way downtown. So you get towards the tree. You're the first one to reach the tree with Squire. There's a few times like you kind of turn the wrong direction, having never really gone through a city.
Yeah.
And Squire just kind of like points you in the right direction. He's just like he like kind of like taps on your shoulder a little bit, like nudges you and points. in the direction of the tree. And so you guys get there. As you do, you see an elderly looking elf. And with that, we're going to go to break. Oh, hi, I didn't see you there. My name's Caine Harrison. I'm your DM. Next.
What?
I said next!
You sound like that dude who's just like considering suicide. He works at the DMV and he's just like, I hate it here. I hate it here. I hate it here.
To my right, I have. I only said that because you went in.
My name is Garrison, playing Honas.
I'm Crowe. I am playing Hexan.
I am Crowe. I am playing X.
Wow.
God damn it, Adam.
I'm Adam playing Atlan the Whirlpool.
And I'm Scott, and I'm playing Aliziv Cromulus III.
And I'm Caine, and I play everyone they don't. Speaking of,
There's someone we don't.
this old ass elf is just chilling in front of the tree.
Honas completely
with-
ignores him and starts planting flowers.
He just watches you just go plant flowers.
I just go along the entire base of the tree using Druidcraft.
Just watching you as you guys show up.
Oh, hello. Hi. Yes.
Hello. I assume you're who I've been waiting for.
You're our guide. Oh, we were back there. You should have been back there to lead us here. It's fine. We're all good now.
I was told to meet you at the tree itself.
Oh, well. Our mistake.
No, it's just no mistake. It's happenstance. However, so there are 4 of you. And he looks at the squire, who's just standing there awkwardly.
This is Squire.
Oh,
And Peggy.
oh, companions. All right. Well, you 4 match the description of who I'm waiting for. So, if you'll come with me, and he turns towards the tree, and you see him kind of like start to manipulate like the fibers of the wood, and the bark like opens up.
Oh.
And as it does, there's like almost like a pitch black like sanctum inside of it. Follow me. Preferably only the 4. Would you mind your
Well,
companions?
I mean, I would love to bring both of them if.
They will be fine. We'll be right back.
All right. Well, Squire, Peggy,
Yeah.
just hold on a moment.
Pulls out his battle axe and a shield.
Yeah. Just be prepared. We should be.
Cracks
I
his
look
back.
at Elf and I look back with them. Right back.
He starts limbering up. And so as that happens, what do you guys do?
Honas takes his time finishing his little flower
His little
presentation,
garden. Got it.
and then he goes in.
What kind of flowers?
All sorts. It's a variety.
What's the main flower? Is there
Roses.
is there a color? Is like
I mean, red. We'll just go with red.
Oh,
okay.
my romantic at heart.
There's no idea what that means.
It's okay. I am walking in the middle. I will not lead or be last in this group.
The older man takes a step inside and gestures.
I will be the first one in.
Okay.
Last.
So you wait for Honas to finish all of his flowers.
Yes, they're beautiful.
I'm just kind of observing it because I've never really been
Yeah.
above water.
So
So
the first one in.
Me.
Yeah, as soon as you walk in, it's very temperate. Outside it was a little bit warmer, a little bit kind of not like muggy, but like a little bit of humidity, mostly plains, very desert-esque. And as you walk in, it's very cool in here. And then the next one in, as you come inside, you realize the same thing. Whenever you finish your flowers, like the old guy is like waiting.
Kind of like looks around, then he ducks his head and goes inside.
So you duck your head.
He immediately looks really uncomfortable because he's not used to not being able to see the sky.
Got it. The last one.
Yeah, I'm still just looking at all like the green and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of like wondering, like a little chat, you know.
Okay. All right. So as you go in, you also feel the cool change. It's almost like walking into a cave. Like everything just. And so as it closes behind, you hear him say, "We should be free to speak here. I was supposed to facilitate a meeting between you all and the benefactor. Are you all aware of this name?"
Who's that?
No. No.
Yes.
Yeah.
In passing.
Oh, yeah. So you two would definitely know.
Are there any shiny things in this room?
It is pitch black.
There's nothing in there?
There ain't nothing in there.
Okay. Likes to fidget.
Yeah, no, you're good. So you probably grab some twig on you.
Yeah.
Or some shiny thing you've just kept on you.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, the benefactor. He's waiting for like looks of recognition and realize half of you don't, and he's like, "Oh."
20.
Wait, sorry. Repeat that again.
I was here to facilitate a conversation between you all and the benefactor.
Okay.
So who's the benefactor?
A very powerful member of the underground society, I would say.
I don't know if I like that.
He's just like, I'm just here to facilitate. I don't.
What is your name, good fella?
My name is Clink.
Clink? Mm-hmm. Clink.
It's a nickname.
Ah, I see. Well, lovely to meet you, Clink. Alice of Cromulus III.
Oh. He shakes your hand. Yeah. My full name is Clinklael, but most.
Right, Clink.
Anyway, so is there any questions you have before I make sure that the presence is recognized?
How long have you been working with the benefactor?
This is kind of a new thing.
Oh.
This is the first time I've ever actually spoke. I thought it was a myth before.
Right, that's kind of where my head is at right now. It's just kind of legends of old,
Yeah.
but real?
Yeah, apparently. Or someone going by that moniker.
Oh, well.
Okay. So, why does the benefactor want to meet us forward specifically?
I don't know. All I know that the fate of Enlisaville was at stake, and if I wanted to see Enlisaville thrive and flourish again, I would need to facilitate this.
Okay. Well, in the word of Bahamut, I will try my best.
He like flinches a little bit because
it's like legit all over me. It's
no. It doesn't surprise him, but he flinches because in the name of Bahamut, I smite you. Like that's what he's imagining.
Oh, sorry. Yes. In the name of my god, I will help as much as I can to see this force.
Okay.
Thrive.
Got it. You wouldn't know that's why. Oh wait, no, he did say it. Never mind. Continue. Good job.
I assume I'm here to put on some kind of performance, bring up the spirits of. That's a way to revive the town. Yes.
I'm gonna go. As he like walks over to like the corner, and just like it's like, you see he got really uncomfortable all of a sudden, and so
Someone is not the supporter of the arts.
and so he makes a kind of a call and starts like talking through something, and in a flash, you see a woman, blonde hair, long length. You all would know this as players as Xanus' mother.
Oh, lovely.
And you see her go, "Oh, perfect. Hello."
I give a bow.
I go shake her.
It's a very strong handshake. I'll let you keep that natural 20, and it's still a strong handshake.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
Hi. Hello.
He doesn't even look up.
Okay. I have messages here for all of you. As she's like rifling through her little journal, because Caine can't remember shit. There we go. All right. You. I have a message from Bahamut that you need to find and save his son. That is your mission.
Okay. Find and save his son. Son have a name?
Yes.
Name is?
Varric.
Varric. Okay.
Stupid name.
His soul has been splintered from his body, and Bahamut would like that back.
In the name of Bahamut, I will try to do that my best. Oh, fuck.
You.
Honas.
Honas.
This is addressed to you.
I
Please pay
have a
attention.
message from Calcimir. That his son is in need of assistance as well. His soul was also splintered. So, you will need to find that.
Who is that?
His name is Mozo. And that you also get a description of the characters as well. Atlan. There is a message from the Mistress of the Sea, and she has said that Valsamir, the voice of Sivilivet, needs you to save a fae that has ties to the elemental plane of water.
And, again...
Yeah, names, please.
Names, please.
Yeah, but if I do that, then it's not as much fun.
Only asking for a friend. Maybe? Friend?
We shook hands.
Oh, we did shake hands, huh?
shook hands.
We are friends.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
This is new. This is...
At least friendly acquaintances.
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
You guys seem pretty friendly.
Yeah. Thank you. That's very sweet. All right.
You're very charismatic, which is great. Grace says.
Oh, well, thank you so much. It seems like you are not unaccustomed to speaking in front of a crowd.
Oh, I'm plenty versed in giving preaches.
Oh,
sorry, sermons. That's what they're actually called.
Well, so you're a holy man of the
Yes.
cloth. Obviously, I can pick up from some context clues.
Who do you worship?
Bahamut.
Oh, interesting. We're gonna have them in the sea.
Yeah.
And you
Message for me.
you have a message from Vizala
Oh.
to find and save a person whose soul is under his contract. That has also been splintered off. Each one of these party members has been, let's just say, hijacked for now. Varric, Mozo. Sorry. Bodias, thank you. I was like, it's there in my brain. I wrote, okay, so fun fact. I wrote who I wanted you all to save. However, I did not write the name down. So I had to translate what the fuck I was thinking at 2 a.m.
I have to save
and
Xanis.
Yeah, you have to say this. And you get a description of the characters.
Great.
Of each of them. And so, I am done with this plane of existence. And so,
You certainly have a few good years left, at least.
I've gotten everything I've needed.
Oh.
And then you see strings appear above her.
Okay.
To the original.
Interesting.
I look so lost.
Where can I? Before she goes, where can I find this Xanis?
Their souls have been splintered, but you will find them in the. I don't know why I could put this all together. It would be great. You will find Xanis' soul in Vistalk.
Well, that's fine. Maybe you can stop by Demur and get on a network.
And then you see her cock her head and she goes, No, it's in Zulapan.
Oh, what? All right.
It's moved. Interesting. They all are in Zulapan.
All of these lost souls are in Zulapan.
The Xanis is in Zulapan. The other 3 are in the corners of Siltandi, Karekit, and Zulapan. So yeah, that was. I didn't expect that one.
Are they all in Vistalk?
No, none of them in Vistalk anymore. Sorry, that changed. now.
Oh, okay. Yes. Okay. All right.
And you see her start to crack her back a little bit. She goes, "All right. Well, do you have any questions for me before I abandon this plane?"
Where is this person I'm supposed to find?
They are in the corners of Siltandi, Karekit, and Zulapan. The corner of 3 countries. Should be some ley line near there that'll guide you. My name is Quaylar. As she speaks up and goes, I have no need for this. My form has ascended to what it needed to do, and I now have the information needed. So I have no intention on plaguing this realm anymore, and leave it in your hands to save it, figure that out, and I'm giving you a chance to take it back.
Appreciate that chance. Shame you have to leave so soon.
I've been here quite a while. I think it's fine. But I will keep you in mind.
Please do.
Are there any questions? Any other ones?
Don't believe so. Unless someone has a question.
So much information all at once.
What exactly happened that their souls were splintered?
Oh, well, they...
That's a great question.
I mean, that seems pretty extreme.
Yes.
Normally people just are killed or enslaved.
Well, the person who took Xanis' soul is using it to try to ascend to godhood. And the ones who have been splintered were among the same party members, but refused to be killed due to their own will and determination, as well as the implications of their deaths. If they were to die, let's say the son of Bahamut were to die, that would bring Bahamut's essence into the world, as it is a bit of a weird situation. So if that...
Sounds like that man should have been more careful.
Probably. But if that person were to die, Bahamut would enter the material plane, but also...
The T word would also enter as well.
I'm sorry, the who?
My apologies. Tiamat.
Ah, Tiamat. Yes.
Take psychic damage. Just for spelling, that's not even for the word.
Yes, the T word.
Yes, are you?
You do have a headache.
I see. And the others? I mean, one being used for ascension to godhood, one being kept for the sake of the safety of the world.
Yeah, I mean, I would throw all three of those in the same realm.
Yep. Oh, okay. Well, important. Fabulous. If you were given this task, where would you start?
I would make sure that I have the necessary firepower to take them on. Knowing what you know about the enemy, they are powerful. You should probably figure out each other first. Since your objectives do align, and if you have any resources at your disposal, I would definitely think about it. People from Anlisaville, as she looks over to the
Clink.
to Clink, she goes, I kept him in the room for a reason. Now that he knows the actual stakes, that it's more than just Anlisaville, I will grant you all one agreement. I usually don't work in deals, but for this, I feel like this is more fun if I do. So, I can grant you all something if you succeed on the task. What would you want?
$10 million gold pieces.
Oh my god.
Fucking kidding me. Done.
Money buys everything.
I hate you.
In this world.
Okay. It's doable.
Oh, well, okay, all right. I'm like putting in my head, like, what's the plan? Where do we go? How do we do this?
I'll one up you.
10 million.
10 million.
One gold.
God damn it.
Do it, Kevin. 10 billion goals.
10,000.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What?
Which?
I was actually just kidding about that one.
Oh.
Which would be a yes, quite okay. Good.
A lot more than gold pieces.
But gold is so pretty.
Just the easiest to like use in society. How many pieces take platinum pieces or have the change for it?
Sure.
I'd like the most powerful greatsword you could possibly
That's doable. Okay.
I just want some better armor, honestly.
Okay. I'm
a little more specific
on completion of this task, you will be granted these things.
The best armor.
So just think about that in advance. I am insanely powerful.
So why are you doing this?
Oh, because I don't care. I just like setting things in motion. It's fun. I'm giving you all a chance.
Tactician. We are the tactics.
I am giving you all a chance to save your realm. So, if you...
Is it in danger?
Yes. If it is not saved within the next few 100 years... 100 years? No, less than. If it's saved within 80-ish, 90 years, give or take, the entire planet will, for the last 20 years, will just be ocean. And then...
I'd be fine with that.
Yes. And then you have the Armageddons that happen from a lack of any god presence in the world. So, raining fire, this becomes a small sun. There's lots of things that can happen.
So this task isn't going to take us the next 80 years.
No.
You say, oh, thank
I mean, that's up to you.
But I really need to up the price and the ante on this.
That's up to you. But if you succeed, things will happen. You'll be granted many things, but only I can grant certain things.
Graciousness is appreciated.
Do you want to rethink your 10 million gold?
Boy. Give me a moment.
You will be given a new life, so.
there and thinking,
The
10 billion?
likelihood we actually pulled this off.
Well, you all were empowered by very powerful beings. You have a lot riding on you, and you have people placing their bets. So, you all have...
on those bets.
What are the odds we're looking at?
Odds are not great, but...
I do a lot of betting in the drinking hole.
It's 172 to 1.
If I bet my 10 million gold on our success.
I would say 50 to 1.
Oh.
They're not great odds, but you have the best odds. And like I said, if you accumulate more firepower, that changes.
Any suggestions there?
Well,
How is to make?
I would ask the people who gave you the power in the first place. And then see what they have to say.
Well, sorry, what?
You
I want to have conversations with the people I know in power.
okay?
I mean, I will. I don't want to.
How about, you all seem very different people. How would you all converse among yourselves? I will give you a moment to think about what you want. And he's going to back away a little. She is going to back away a little bit and start talking to the older guy. I'm going to the bathroom.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Forgot he fucked up his knee.
Eek. We should really, maybe one of us should wish for a new knee for her.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to really help her out. Okay, you want a sword. A really good sword. You want really good armor?
Actually, not really. No.
I mean,
really
10 million
about
gold
it.
will buy you really good armor.
Yeah. I was honestly thinking, if we die, we have a second chance at doing whatever we needed to do.
That's what we're asking for?
That's what I want to ask for.
Ooh. I mean, I do want to not die.
Yeah.
We have to finish to get what we want.
Well, obviously.
Would
said
work
very
it.
much over there.
Yeah, how are you feeling? What do you want? What do you want out of all this? Yeah, if you could get anything you want, what would you choose?
Be able to protect my forest forever.
Okay, great. Your forest?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, maybe we can set up some kind of foundation. Get it on a national, like some land, like a protected land kind of situation.
I have Matthew protecting it now.
Matthew.
Honey badger.
Oh.
I had no idea.
It's like a small four-legged animal.
Honas just turns into one.
It's one of those.
What
Yes.
the hell?
I'm sorry. What?
Okay.
Okay, so all right, so you turn into animals.
Can't speak. It's just looking.
Okay, all right. Well, it doesn't look like he gives a fuck. So
Rolls over his back.
I fight every urge. Let's see if I fight every urge that I have. All right, I fight every urge I have to just do little tummy
I
scratches.
just want to go over there and touch it. I've never felt like anything with fur.
He doesn't do anything.
I want to say honey badgers have tough fur,
They do.
so
Yeah.
it's not pleasing
Right.
to pet, but
Yeah.
So, anyway, so my original ask was 10 million gold pieces, but I'm trying to think if maybe there's something better. Money is so good. I don't know. Let's see. I don't really want to. Squire should get something, but I could just give her part of the money if I have the money.
And then Honas transforms back into himself and starts writing down things.
I hate my body.
10 billion gold pieces?
10 billion platinum pieces.
Ooh. It's just like sit in that thought of like having Scrooge McDucking into the 10 billion platinum pieces that I'm swimming through like they're.
You get paid that much and it throws the earth off of its
No
axis.
shit. Yeah. I just get like a credit card.
It just says that he wants to be able to protect.
Every time I tap it on the table, money just comes out of it. Whatever I need.
That'd be awesome.
That's what I want. Cool. If I'm gonna get 10 billion platinum pieces, it needs to be on a credit card. I just tap it on the table and the money pops out of it when I need
Immortality.
to spend it. So cool. I love that.
Immortality can be done. Sure.
I'm sorry. What? I heard immortality is on the table.
You wanted to protect his forest forever. So
Oh yes.
mortality kind of comes with the.
Sit back down. Is that better than 10 billion gold pieces?
I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
Right, exactly.
He starts looking for the door that he came in.
Not there. He's just like feeling around the like abyss.
I guess I did always have a feeling calling, so I guess this is it.
Well, I mean, there is no higher calling.
This is a high calling. This is like some Cloud9 shit.
The cleric has a very dirty mouth.
Oh, shit. Fuck.
Shit, fuck, sorry! It's fine, you're amongst friends, you can curse.
Sick.
I don't care.
Yeah, really, who gives a shit? Unless the lady does.
I'm fine. You think you find a recess for a second? And it's gone.
Once I die, I would like to be with Bahamut.
Huh? What do you mean? What?
Wants a guarantee on his soul that when he eventually does leave this plane, his soul will be with Bahamut.
That's
Yes, did I interpret that correctly?
Mm.
Oh, okay, great.
So you're saying, even though you are a high priest of Bahamut, if you were to die, you want to make sure that your soul gets to Bahamut.
Worried it won't get there? What the hell did you do?
Yes, that is strange.
You see,
like
on her face, it's like, you're already in. I don't understand the game you're playing.
Who knows what he's gonna have to do in this?
What the fuck is this little guy into? I was like, this is the
I
first
would
person
like
ever.
to be with him physically. Just like the meaning of that just goes by him, but like he means like he wants to be like a lesser deity with him.
Oh, you want to ascend to godhood or...
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
But his wording is not that.
Oh, wait. Are you saying that you want to ascend to be with him forever? Like as one of his acolytes, like a lesser deity?
Yeah.
Or like an avatar? More like an avatar because he already is a lesser deity in this world.
Yes. Like an avatar of him. Sure.
Okay, that's... I have finagling to do, but I can do that. Immortality. Basic godhood, demigodhood.
10 billion platinum pieces.
10
I
billion.
look tentatively and I go, 10 billion platinum pieces.
That's what you're settling on.
Just, I mean, I don't need to be a god. I don't know that I want to necessarily live forever. I mean, I don't know. God, there's so many choices.
There are many choices.
Oh, can I come back? Can I come back to it?
No.
Oh, no.
When you leave this area, I need to know what you get out of it.
Still trying to leave.
Oh, no. Okay. Think of whatever it is you want.
He's getting more panicked the longer this takes. He's just like starting to freak out. He can't see the sky and he doesn't like it.
I mean, I just want to go conquer the sea after we're done with this.
Yeah, once again, a similar thing where he's just like, you have like basic facilities for that. I don't.
But the sword will help a lot.
God!
It's the sword wave carver.
How? The godhood thing is just on my mind. Would you like to be a god of war of some sort? God of conquering?
God of conquering would be cool.
That works. We can work with this. This is actually something worth my time. Like, okay, immortality.
He's hearing this and he's like, it's shaking him out of his panic and he starts writing a new note.
Immortality. If that note says to get you out of here,
he walks over, hands it. It says Protector of the Forest First, then it's crossed out, and then it says Protector God of Forest.
Okay, we have 3 votes for gods. Okay, do you want godhood?
Well, apparently it's like the thing to ask for.
I mean, it is one of the only things worth my time.
Oh.
I have 10 billion gold pieces.
It's like, I'm in love with her.
I ain't saying
I have fallen in love with this.
He's back to frantically searching for the door.
I want
omniscience.
No. I want a reinvention.
Oh.
I want to be me. I want wiped from my enemies' memories and given a clean slate. And 10 billion gold pieces.
Platinum pieces.
Oh yes, platinum pieces. Thank you.
So you're asking for your
My debts wiped clean.
debts wiped clean. And that's it. Plus the pieces.
Oh, plus the pieces.
So just so no enemy knows that you've wronged them or indebted to them.
Right. In fact, you can make me anonymous after this. I can reinvent my own persona.
Okay. So you want your previous life erased and 10 billion gold pieces.
Yes. Platinum
That,
pieces.
Platinum, whatever. Sure, that works. That's more slightly more fun. All right. So
I have 3 god friends who will take care of me.
That's if we remember you. So
I get immediately sad at the thought that, like,
this entire plan just crumbling.
It's gonna become No Way Home real quick.
You could be the god of commerce. Like I don't like.
how about if that's the direction we're going, then I should be the god of the arts, of artists.
Well, the arts do
musicians.
not get much money.
That will change when I have 10 billion platinum pieces. 10 billion platinum pieces. I fund the arts. When I die, I become the god of the arts. They've been so well funded by that.
Okay, so you have to. Okay, that's
Turns
fine.
in Lisaville into a museum.
All right. Well, that's fine. This is more fun.
Oh, okay. Well, great. As long as it's more fun for you.
All right. So I have whatever he's doing. So you all now have your terms. You now have something to fight for. You have a location to generally look in. You have people to ask for leads. You have resources of your own. I think you're ready. And with that, I will probably never see you again. At least not in this form. So, have
How disappointing.
fun.
and your name is Quaylar, right?
Yes.
Okay, I remember that.
And then you see the strings grow taut and fully dismember. And you see basically the entire body like drawn and quartered apart. And then the soul lifts up and almost You just see a large, very toothy mouth just.
That is the most disturbing thing I've ever seen.
Honas didn't see it at all.
No, it was one of those like cutscenes where like you have to watch. Everyone's eyes are drawn there because you just hear a noise and you're like, "What is the war?"
Checkpoint reached.
Exactly.
Okay.
Well,
After seeing that, he's more frantically looking for the door. He's panicking.
Right, get the fuck out. And you all just get shunted out with the old man as well. That was horrifying. So you have at least a little support for whatever it is. It's not worth much, but you know what it is, I assume. I will. Would you all like a place to stay for the night and figure out your deal?
oh, I've got one.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be great. I don't have anywhere.
You can stay with me if you'd like.
Okay.
All right. Well, I will be.
Would you like to stay with me?
I'm good.
It's quite comfortable. Good food. Good drinks.
How about I send my nephew with you, and he can. Sorry, my pager went off. I'll send my nephew with you so that him and I share telepathic communication. So just let me know when you're ready, and I will have him meet with me tomorrow.
What is his name?
His name is Clyneth.
Clyneth. Okay, well, fabulous.
I will go fetch him.
Good.
Well,
good.
Yes.
our 3 souls are nearby. There's the one in Zoltandi. And,
No. They're all on the corner of each of the countries.
Yeah.
They're yeah. So they're all in.
we're in Elisaville, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I was just stating that the 3 souls that we are connected to are closer to us than going back over to Viztok.
It's not in Vistok. It's
Yeah.
in Zulapon. I misspoke.
Zulapon.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Because it moved. I forgot the timing of things happening.
So does anyone have a map?
I will have Clyneth bring one.
Squire, do you have a map with you?
He's got like 5. Squire just starts pulling out maps. He goes, "Oh, I guess I don't need to." And then you just see Squire go, "Where?"
What?
Yes. So, based on what we know, what would be the closest to where we currently are?
World, country.
Oh, Squire, you are going to have a payday for helping us with this task. I just want you to know, we're going to set you up. That means that he's happy.
He said world or out. He said where out loud. By the way.
Yeah.
That was out loud.
There was one
World.
in Elisaville.
Country.
Did anybody touch my flowers?
No, they're fine.
Okay.
What are you asking? What?
Sorry, was there one in Elisaville, or it was just the Zilpon, Sultani, and Cricket?
Yes, but it's on the 3 are on the corner of all 3 of those countries that are where they meet. The other one is in Zulapon, deep in Zulapon.
I know of trees near where that corner is.
Of Sultandi? No. Roll me a nature check. So, Squire just puts a world map in front of you guys.
Are you dirty 20?
I was going to say.
Not super close. Probably within like a few days' travel of there.
Kind of like walks up to the tree. Starts like tapping things. Get ready to cast.
Are you okay? Honas? Honas? Honas?
What is he
Honas?
doing?
I don't know. He loves trees.
What is his name again?
Honas? Honas?
So I never really caught his name.
Honas?
Yeah, but he was saying
Hey,
Who the fuck is that?
Cast transport via plants.
Open for 6 seconds.
Everybody run!
So, you open it up. What do you do?
He walks through.
Okay. He walks through.
What the
Are we
hell?
following?
I guess so.
Following.
I don't understand. Yeah, he's our guide, so.
I guess I go.
Squire pulls in the Pegasus.
Yeah.
And where are we?
And
You guys have no clue. Squire is checking the area out to figure it out.
It's a very nice clearing in the middle of a forest. He's molded the earth to have a little bed for him.
hey, Honas. Where are we? Great information.
Looks like Sultandi, southern, eastern side.
Okay, I'm going
know that.
to pray for a second to ask some questions on where to find our souls at.
Please, yes, confer with
Oh.
the B word.
B word. As you asked him, how do you know that? Oh, well, forests only live around Siltandi for the most part, and then sun is up from where we last left, and since it's instantaneous, I assumed you would. So I'm just using the sun to gauge.
Beaming with pride.
I also always know when north is.
He's very intelligent.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good skills.
He's like, no, not intelligent with that one.
Very useful.
Could use you under the seas.
He's going to go just.
Check for gills.
We can talk, but I really want to keep him with you.
I want to keep this one.
I have dibs. No one will ever be able to buy me again.
Hexan is going to kneel with his hammer in front of him and start praying and asking Bahamut, where is the...
You're asking Bahamut?
Bahamut.
Okay, I see you're casting.
Yeah, I'm going to be using my divine intervention.
Oh.
To see if I can actually get his attention first.
Yeah, roll for it.
I believe in you. 15 or under, right?
12 and less. 12 and less. So.
On a D100, right?
Yeah. Fuck. Nope.
Yeah, so you try and tap in, and being in this different part of the world that's not even closely connected to where you were, not having the draconic influence of the multiple ancient dragons, like you feel so distant from him right now.
Still going to try to reach out to him, even though I know divine intervention did not work. Bahamut, where is the closest soul to our location? I tap it.
Yeah. The wind just kind of goes like through the trees, just not in a certain direction. It just blows. There's a silence over as everyone's just kind of watching you.
He waits for a minute.
Get out my flute and do 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 do.
Within 4 minutes, this whole clearing is starting to flood with different animals.
You see all sorts. It's Snow White up in this bitch.
What are all these?
Animals.
These are animals.
What are they? I've never seen them.
Starts walking around. Bear.
Yes.
Beaver.
Teach him.
Deer.
I'm off getting a forestry lesson.
This one's usually dangerous. This one's just exploratory. And
Commenting on any of this?
Nope.
Okay. This is my favorite character Gary's ever played.
Bitch. Is it just because he doesn't speak?
You got it, buddy.
It's funny.
No, I'm kidding.
He does have a little, like, carving in one of the trees around here where he's made it, like, carved out the symbol of, what's her name? The Kelsiemere.
Got it.
And he kind of, like, goes over to that and starts, like, he remembers that Quailar said something about trying to talk to the person that gave him power, so he starts trying to talk.
Got it. What's he say?
Not out loud either. It's all mental.
Right. What's he say mentally?
Hello? Hello?
Hi!
Huh?
Hello!
Hi.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
You alright?
Huh?
Good talk. As usual.
I need to find a person.
A person?
Yeah. Well, it's kind of a soul.
Okay. I'm listening. I am all ears, buddy.
He explains, like, the description that he got of Mozo and everything.
Oh, wow, already. It's been that long? Holy crap. Wow, that's insane. Cool. Nice. What?
He then just starts replaying the memory of Quailar saying to talk to the person.
Holy shit, you talked to him. Her. What? Oh, God. As he's, like, going through the memory, he's like, all right, well, sure. I mean, a few days travel to the southeast should get you where the souls are going to be. I'm assuming there will be defenses. I don't know. You're doing great, kid. I'm proud of you. You're getting out of your comfort zone a little bit. I would definitely, I mean, you guys can go there right now, but I don't know what's waiting for you. I'd definitely scout it out and then figure out, what,
Also, I would like to say that this guy would know that giving him instructions, he goes and immediately does whatever is told.
No, I know.
So if he says scout out, he's going to leave quickly.
Like, I would try and get to know the people around you. Try to understand them, kind of like the animals. Mortals are just like animals, basically. Like, they have, like, feelings and, like, they have tendencies and patterns. So you can, I would definitely try and figure them out first and then let them know what I told you. That probably scout it out, figure out if you have the firepower to take it on. If you don't, go make some new friends. You can do that, buddy. He, like, air claps you on the shoulder, but it just feels like a breeze, like a warm breeze. Everyone feels a warm breeze all of a sudden.
Okay.
All right, buddy. I believe in you.
He then proceeds to write out everything that he was just told in the ground using mold earth.
Got it. So you guys see him making art. His handwriting's very good.
Oh. Is it in common?
He starts off writing it in Sylvan, and then it's like, wait, no, he kicks the dirt and covers it back up and then starts again.
Has mold earth to cover it up, but he kicks it instead. Nice.
Great. Are you getting any answers back from your?
No.
So, you see him writing all this out.
I asked Squire if he wants to play cards.
Go ahead, Squire.
Every time you ask him for anything, he looks for permission, other than to talk about what he's good at.
My clock bed.
Or what?
Is this where we want to bed down for the night?
Just points at the message that he wrote in the ground.
Get to know each other, then scout out after you guys have found out about each other.
What time is it?
It's about 6 p.m. Like, you guys had to travel for a while.
It also says at the end, from Archangel kills me.
Yeah.
Do I know that?
Yeah. No, you definitely would.
Okay.
You're like...
Oh.
Squire can...
Squire again, yeah. Oh.
Oh, the voice of Kerosene.
Oh, not the voice of Kerosene.
The god.
Yes,
That
the
was
god.
you. The god of growth, security, I think.
I see. So you speak to a deity as well, then?
points at the archangel part.
What?
Growth, security, and strength.
Ah,
He looked through his notes.
I see. I'm starving.
Ooh, you're starving?
I'm hungry.
Give me 10 minutes.
No, give me one.
Crowe has met his match.
I take out like a little portal. And I set it up, and I put a glass marble on a spoon, and I like dip it through the portal, and a little shimmery doorway appears in front of me as I cast. See what the actual name of it is. Mordenkainen's Magnificent Mansion.
Oh. Okay.
Again, you're all welcome to stay with me. There is plenty of room. There's good food. You can get like a foot massage.
Oh, okay.
And as soon as you open the door, like there's music playing that you have performed.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
right.
recordings
Of course,
you.
yeah, of course.
This definitely beats a hero's feast. Definitely a lot better.
Sure, just come, have a meal. I'll throw in a pool.
Honas looks inside, realizes that he can't see the sky, and then goes back out.
He recognizes he can't see the sky. Roll an insight check to see if you recognize that.
No, I mean
Passive insight of 20.
12.
You would think that it's weird. It's weird. It's a weird environment. It's inside, so
Yeah.
you might not like it. You're just like he looked up and then immediately walked down.
He probably can't see the sky. I noticed that whenever it was in the tree.
Okay.
Could you make like an...
Can I turn the ceiling of the mansion to sky?
Yeah.
Great.
What sky would you like?
I think I just want it to match,
Oh yeah.
like basically where we're at. So
You
it's
just
like
make-
not a transition as you step in. You're inside, but the sky basically continues through. Would try and step through, see if this is better.
He steps in, sees the sky, he's like, and then he leans back out and starts beckoning to all of his animal friends.
Oh no! No. You can have 2.
Yeah. That to be the same animal.
He looks very angry.
You can pick a different 2 every night, but I can only bring until I didn't make a place for them this time. I'll be more considerate in the future and give them like a little grove or garden area they can be in. But for this time around, I didn't think to do that. So yes, 2 this time.
Sorry, that just reminded me of I've been playing Hogwarts Legacy, and there's a vivarium, and so yeah, you just like you get a bunch of animals, and it's basically like an outdoor plane. Just on a...
You get to play Pokemon Go for a second.
Great.
Grab all the animals and throw them into a sanctuary.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
He kind of like, he doesn't say anything, but he looks at least like, all right, fine. And then he goes back out. He gets Matthew, his honey badger.
Yep.
And then he gets
The door is only 5 feet wide and 10 feet tall, so you can't be bringing in anything that can't fit through that doorway.
no, he gets a there's a parrot.
Oh, great.
His name is George.
George!
Don't throw the noble! Don't throw noble! Don't throw noble!
What?
George. He throws noble.
Oh!
I was expecting a George of the Jungle reference.
That's what I thought he was going for. And I was like,
He said no, don't throw noble, and I was like, oh.
Right? Don't throw noble. Don't throw noble. Right? I'm George.
As soon as Matthew gets inside, he immediately starts like, there are new walls to climb and there's new things to possibly break.
Careful, please. I have to spend a whole other spell slot tomorrow to fix things.
Matthew's the chaos that I cannot use this character for.
All right, great.
Is this pool chlorinated?
No, it's a salt water pool.
I get in and I just sink to the bottom.
It's like
I
an
just
Olympic.
lay-
It's like an
I-
Olympic
I
size
just
like
lay
saltwater
there.
pool.
I just lay there like spread eagle on the bottom, just so happy.
If any of you need anything, just feel free to snap for a servant, and they'll come take care of any of your needs.
Snap for a servant.
Yeah, if you don't know the spell,
Don't know the spell.
50 10-foot cubes effectively make up the space, so it's humongous.
Humongous.
Enough food to serve a 9-course banquet to 100 people. 100 unseen servants that wait on you hand and foot, effectively. But yeah, it's just very opulent, minus now the sky above.
I forgot that Honas just smells like the forest. He's outside all the time.
Yeah. But yeah, it is a nice, beautiful space to be in. I'm going to go get a meal. I don't know what any of the rest of you would like to do. Food.
I'm underwater. I probably can't hear you.
You hear speakers under the water go, are you wanting dinner? I'm just like going like through like those like old like mansion that like had like the things you could speak through to all the different rooms. I just hit pool room. It's like
I start listing off all my favorites that I got none for.
Great. Yeah.
All fish.
Yeah. We'll split the table into. Is there anything particular special that you would like us to prepare?
Assortments of meat.
Can do, my friend. How about you? Are you vegan? Vegan, pescatarian,
It's not there yet.
vegetarian.
Obviously.
What can I get for you? Berries, cheeses.
You noticed
crackers?
that he had gotten from his animal friends before he came in. He just had this little like leaf bowl of berries and stuff they had brought him.
Okay, I can work with that. So I'm gonna go have the unseen servants lay a table spread in like this fourth of the table is all seafood options. This fourth of the table is like all different assortments of meats. You've got like a fruit, veggie section, and then like a dessert section at the end. Please, bon appetit. Let's sit. Let's talk. Meet each other. This is a safe place.
And with that episode, as next episode, you'll get to learn about each other, and maybe some stuff will happen.
Ooh.
I hope you guys all enjoyed this. We enjoyed this. This was fun. This was a good time. No one got angry at all. I don't think. Anyone get angry?
No.
Get angry, my god.
I'm always angry.
That's valid. Well,
He's very
with
smart.
that, we will see you guys next Wednesday, hopefully, depending on Wi-Fi. And then, yeah, love each other, don't die, and show up on Hump Day.
Goodbye.
Do you know what day it is?
Goodbye. Good.